Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 12 of Neverwin a Night's Adventure Series number 12, Prophet Chapter 3, That Which is Destined. We are here with the new Larian, who's got hair of white and looking a bit more gaunt these days. In the forest of Linlotharn, the Sigris Crossing. So we're going to actually take a look at Larian right now and examine him. Those are his stats. He's got incredible wisdom and dexterity. Using Erithil's bow. Domain's healing and sun. He's got no spell resistance. He's a chaotic good rebel. Let's check out his skills. He's got great animal empathy, concentration, healing, hide. 36 in hide, 15 move silently, 14 in parry, and some other various abilities, combat casting, extra turning, healing domain powers, improved initiative, keen sense. They apply their full skill, search skill even when making a passive search. Sun domain powers. Let's take a look at his equipment. He's using the Anger Vidal, Flame Tongue Sword, and Erithil's bow. This bow was donated to the vigil by the elf Erithil, who claimed to have met the Unmaker long ago in the forest of Linlotharn. He's also got the 4 shields, some potions, some scrolls, a dark blade stiletto, braces of armor +3, the cloak of night, sandwalker boots, belt of agility +2, arrows of madness, and shadow weave. Oh, looks like we have to equip him of his natural armor. Alright, so let's get out my planar ally. And we'll continue along the Sigris River. High above your head, the sound of rain falls against the treetops. What is it, Larian? What happened back there with the Sandra? What about it? There is something that you should know. What? I am responsible for that. I am the reason they knew. You are the reason they knew I had begun the century of sorrow?
Yes, that is so.
Please explain. Many years ago, I appeared within a dream of a man named Alexar Targaryen. Alexar! He had been searching for you, searching through his dreams. He believed you were the last hope for the world, and he sought to find a way to bring you back into existence. Yes, he had dreamt of me many times ever since he was a child. He was born at the very moment that you destroyed the Pentaract. That coincidence is what linked your fates. So it seems even chance itself is at fate's command. Indeed. And when Alexar dreamt of you, you told him what I did? Yes, I told him what you did. I understand, Larian. I do not blame you. You do not blame me? No, I can understand why you talked of it. I have been tempted to confess all that I have done many times.
Nature's thanks to you.
You are a noble woman, so you forgive me for what I had done. You did not know what you were doing. You had been deceived. Yes, I forgive you, Karini. Thank you, Larian, and I forgive you as well. He nods, relieved. So how did Alexar react when you told him this? He shattered. My words destroyed the last shreds of hope that kept the man's sanity. You see, just a few years earlier, he lost his family, his country, everything to the darkening. Only his hope kept him going. Only the hope that one day he would bring you back and you would save the world. And so, when he learned that you were the cause behind all of this, he fell apart. His hope turned to rage, his resolve to vengeance. He swore to me then that he would find you and would punish you for what you had done, At that moment, he devoted his entire life to revenge, and I had once seen him as a carefree young boy playing innocently in his garden. Terrible are the lessons that life sometimes inflicts upon us. Yes, that is so. Alexar lost all that he once had, his innocence, his love, his kingdom. And what happened to him, do you know? I do not. Surely he is long dead, perished among the dying remnants of his people. He is a tragic tale. Yes, it is tragic indeed. Come on, Larry, and let's continue on our way.
Fine idea. Perish!
Dire wolves, this could be tricky. And a Wendigo. Dang. I should have threw up a wall of fire. Oopsie. Same place we got ambushed by wolves the first time, except now they're dire wolves. The first time coming through here was a tough wolf fight, if you remember.
I've something to say. Yes, that is so. Nature's thank.
Yes. Trying a prismatic spray. Archon's not having a bad time. Let me quaff a potion right quick. Where'd my Archon go?
Is there something you wish?
Alright, let's rest here. Never pass up the opportunity to rest. Well, we still can. There it is, rithsilvane. In the mist above the treetops, you see the familiar watchtowers of the elven city of rithsilvane. A wall of thorns blocks your path. I don't remember the passphrase. Tirith rithsilvane. The thorns move aside. Can't enter that area. Passage further into the forest is blocked by an impenetrable wall of thorns. None shall pass. Greetings, I'm Karini Kovaleski. I'm a friend of Lord Evenorn. Begone, none may enter the city and the trees. You sense there's something extremely strange about this elven man. Stand aside, I must enter the city. Begone, or I shall strike you down, intruder. His voice is calm and emotionless, but you do not doubt the threat. I will not leave. I demand that you allow me entrance. It is no use, my friend. He is without a soul, merely replaying his actions from long ago. He will not listen. So what should we do? I do not know. Perhaps we should try to sneak our way into the city. That's an idea. We will have to maintain our stealth. I fear the guards will attack us on sight. Then let us be careful. Well, how are we supposed to sneak in with the guard right there? Potions of invisibility. Okay, let's unsummon the Archon. And let's drink. The spirit of the elf Aerothil told me something strange had happened in the city of rithsilvane. Apparently the elder Thelidasin did something to save his people from the undead army that swept over the lands. Aerothil saw that the elder took away that which the undead hunger, souls. He took away the souls of his own people. Unfortunately, the spirit said nothing more and vanished into the mists. Okay, let's use a potion of invisibility. If I have one. Larian, do you have one? I believe you have one. We're just going to fight our way through. For some reason, I don't have a potion of invisibility.
You won't win! You won't!
Might as well resummon our Archon then. Oh, entangled.
I need some help with
Yikes.
this!
Just gonna have to fight. And they're tough too. Ooh, nice.
I will not let you do this!
I could have told Larian to wait outside and I drink the invisibility potion, but it doesn't seem right. He should be able to see rithsilvane. Wonder if the blacksmith and such is still working. Well, we're in the city. You sense something very strange about this elf. Touch the elf's arm. It is cold like death, and yet she is not truly undead. She seems to be without a soul. What has happened to you? Welcome, stranger. Welcome to the city in the trees. What is happening here? Happening? Nothing is happening. We are at peace. Then why did the guards attack me? I am not your enemy. Of course, come rest yourself. It is such a fine day. It's raining. Raining? I beg to differ. The sun shines upon us in all of its warmth. I think there's something wrong with you. You seem unaware of the reality around you. She is empty, without a soul, Karini. She seems to be in some kind of trance.
Yes, that is so.
She is like an echo of a woman, merely replaying old memories. There is no purpose talking with an echo. Perhaps you should speak with Elder Thelidasin. He is both wise and powerful. He will answer all of your questions. I will speak with him. And where is the Elder? He is in the Senran, the great hall in the center of the city. Thank you. Farewell. Farewell to you. Oh. Oh. Where was Evenorn's again? Okay, there's the Senrad. Easel. Although this painting of the waterfalls is unfinished, it was obviously made by someone of great talent. What is strange is that the artist has clearly not worked on it in many, many years. I believe Evenorn's was this way. The door appears to be sealed with powerful magic. Into the Senrad we go. The interior of the Senrad Hall echoes with disembodied voices.
Present yourself.
Who are you? My name is Karini Kovaleski. And why do you come here? Why do you disrupt this sanctuary? I have come in search of Lord Evenorn. Evenorn? Then you have come much too late. He has left the city many decades ago. Do you know where he has gone? No, I do not. Then I must enter his tower. I must find out where he went. Evenorn left his tower under my protection. I vowed to open it only for one person. He met me, didn't he? You were to open it for Karini Kovaleski. It is the truth, isn't it? It is, but I must make sure you are who you say you are. I have questions for you. Ask them. You came here 100 years ago. You came to speak with Evenorn about an old friend. What was this friend's name? His name was Uther Palindros, the Prophet King. That is correct. And where did Uther Palindros die? He died in a tower built upon the highest reaches of the Shattered Peaks. Why? Why did Uther Palindros make his home in the Great Mountains? Because he was searching his dreams. He was searching for a way to prevent the Century of Sorrow. Yes, you are indeed the one of whom Lord Evenorn spoke. I am she. Very well, then take this key. It is the only means to unlock Evenorn's tower. You have my thanks.
Farewell then, and heed my words.
Leave us in peace. Well, that went a lot better than I expected it to. I was not expecting, I saw 2 royal guards there. I was like, this is gonna get dicey. Doesn't mean it still can't, though. So, quick save. Try the crates. Quarterstaff +3. That'll sell. Wall. Images swirl within the crystal. Examine the images. They are moving too quickly to identify. Place your hands upon it. The images coalesce to form Evenorn's face. Lord Evenorn! Again the wheels of time shall turn, without justice, without care. His voice echoes as if heard through a great chasm. Can you hear me? And thus she shall follow in my footsteps, and she shall find me at the gates of Ymrith Arduin. Where are the ruins of Ymrith Arduin? For she too shall walk the astral routes, that which bind us in a great lattice of life, and thus she shall find me. You mean the Salanthier? You have left it for me so that I can follow you? I have left it for her within my study. That is how she shall find me. I will find you, and I will find a way to end all of this. Lord Evenorn's face dissolves again into 100 swirling shapes. The Salanthier. Book piles. One down, yes. Oh my. There's our potion of invisibility. Wand of paralyzation. None of us can use that. Can't use Tensor's transformation either. Salanthier's not down here. Boots unidentified. Boots of reflexes +2. I've never been up here. Codex Inerethia. Pile of books on ancient people. Huge pile contains a variety of books on ancient peoples, including the mysterious Odun of the Black Marsh, the Lost Ve'arthim, and the ancient Harazars. Books on cosmology, on the structure of the planes. Okay, let's read that. Books on geography. Let's read that. Icon of life, paper. The Slanthier was wrapped up in this crumpled piece of paper. On one side, these words are written: "If I have not returned, then you must follow my footsteps across the lattice of life. This Slanthier will open a portal to the wilds of northern Udanar. Follow the forest path rightward to a clearing where I planted a tree to mark the location of a cache of items." Warming cloak. Made from the hide of a grizzly bear. And warming cloak. I guess we should probably... Well, I have to give up my cloak of protection +3.
This is way too much. I can't take all this.
Our warming cloak's on. %of weight. Drop the large shield. Let's see what else is up here though. Nice pillows. Lore of the Worms. I'll read these in just a second. Fire methods.
I didn't want to do this, but...
Fire, water, earth, and air methods. Colorful robe is marked all over with patterns that vaguely look like eyes. Potion of Cat's Grace. This is Evenorn's personal bedroom. Oh no. No.
What is it you wish?
You won't win! You won't!
There we go. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any books here. Books on cosmology. Books on geography. Alright. Where did he plant a tree? I must take it to the enchanted tree in the great hall of the Senrad. I can open the portal by touching the tree. And there's a cache of items. Follow the forest path rightward to a clearing where I planted a tree to mark the location of a cache of items. Okay, so when we get there... Alright, Lore of the Worms. This book contains a collection of legends concerning the mythical beasts called dragons. Perhaps dragons are in our future. Frozen North. Far to the north, beyond the dwarven mountains of Cragholm, beyond the tundras of the Udenar, there stand the great mountains of Ager Fjord. To most, these forbidding peaks form the northern edge of the world, for few have ever ventured beyond their craggy spines. It is said that giants live in the Ager Fjord, where they are building a terrible army that shall one day sweep all over the world. It is said that the Ager Fjord peaks are also the ancestral homes of dragons, but again, little is known, for few have ever traveled there and lived. And yet there are those who claim to have crossed the great peaks and to have gazed upon a vast frozen plain that lies beyond. That plain, it is said, is where the moon goes to die each winter, where all life is drawn away into the very earth, and even the air is dead. Wow. The structure. This old book by a sage named Havakar Ilnether describes the theories on the structure of the universe. It is written in such heavy jargon that it's quite impossible to understand. Fortunately, there are several notes written on yellowed pieces of paper stuck between certain pages. These notes read as follows. Why should there be something rather than nothing? Indeed, a good question, and yet by asking it we prove that there must be an answer, or there would be no one to pose the question. Havakar is correct when he says that despite the large basin of attraction around the state of non-existence, there must either be unstable manifold that protects us from oblivion, or we reside upon a limit cycle. A most elegant proof. Indeed, our multiverse must reside on a limit cycle, forever oscillating around destruction. The elements are continuously pushing against each other, wobbling like a soap bubble in air. The only sustainable existence requires that opposing forces push against each other in alternating waves. The symmetry is most appealing. An interesting observation. I am not an expert on history, but didn't Sorlin of Augard make the same conjecture? The great drought of 445 LR may indeed have simply been caused by a transient imbalance between the planes of fire and water, but it all returned to normal within a year or so. Why is that not happening now? Brilliant, a mathological recipe for predicting the flow of climate. But could it be used to exert influence as well? Note added later. Would this create a paradox? If the 6 elements are brought into balance, then the century of sorrow will come to an end. Balance between fire and water will restore the state of the sun and the rains. Balance between earth and sky will calm the winds and heal the soil. And most importantly of all, balance between life and death will return the dead to their slumber. It will end this terrible war. 8 elements, quite a controversial conjecture, but it makes a certain kind of sense. Of course, there are also directions in time, not just east, west, north, south, and up, down. The past and future are also part of the state vector, or else no object could ever occupy a location previously occupied by another. Okay, we're going to hang on to our cloak and our icon of life. Cloak of mobility is nice even. Maybe the boots of reflexes were left there. On purpose. So I'm putting them on. And I'm going to save here and call it an episode. Next time we head to the Senrad into the enchanted tree and head to Agrifjord in the frozen north. So much love, peace, joy, and light to your life, and I will see you next time. Stay tuned for more. So long.